Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new game. For me, at least, it's called 80 Days. The goal is to travel around the world in 80 days without going bankrupt, as far as I know. I've not played this game before. I have no idea if I will like it. But it looks fun, and I like the setting, and it seems to be based off of that novel or something. I think it was a novel, at least. There's a movie called Around the World in 80 Days or something like that. I only know the Norwegian title of the movie, don't sue me. Right, so this is mostly text-based and choice-based, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure how much I'll do of it. I'll do at least either until I'm finished or until the run ends. Whatever happens first, and then we'll see if there's going to happen, if anything else is going to happen. Anyways, London 1872. I have entered into the service of a new gentleman. It would seem he is a gambling man. So hopefully the audio balance is okay. I am going to turn down the audio in the game anyways, just to play it safe and all that jazz. Because I have no idea how this is compared to my voice. Because I'm an amateur and I didn't think about checking that beforehand. Also, I could not change the setting until... Yeah, Jules Verne novel, that's what I thought. Until I'm on this screen. Settings, volume. That should do it. Right? Yeah, a little bit more. There we go. Right, so we of course, if you have seen a movie or read a book, I only seen the movie, you of course start in London. So let us begin. Monsieur Phileas Fogg returned home early from the Reform Club and in a newfangled steam carriage besides. I helped him down, and the iron-lunged steam-driven horses clattered away. Oh, and I cannot speak French, so Passepartout, said he, we are going around the world. Around the world, monsieur? Very good. Oh, very good, monsieur. So, as I said, this is a choice-based, so I'm going to question this. Around the world, monsieur? I asked, utterly astonished. We shall circumnavigate the globe within 80 days. He was quite calm as he proposed his wild scheme. We leave for Paris on the 8:25 in an hour. But I have not prepared. You are in jest. This was a shocking turnabout. But I have not prepared, I said wretchedly, quickly trying to organize a list of necessary items in my mind. Then do it now, pack an altimeter and my evening jacket. There is not a moment to waste. I now have funds, 4,000 British pounds sterling, and my character is now steadfast. Okay. New routes discovered. Pack. We certainly want this one. Valuable in Vienna, Paris, and Copenhagen. He wanted that thing, and he wanted this thing. Right, I think that's enough. We can't really fit anything, so... Pack. We only have one departing now, sure. The mechanical horses raced past Piccadilly Circus and Pall Mall, faster than a team of thoroughbreds. Even so, the whistle of the 8:25 was blowing as we pulled up on Charing Cross Station. I'm going to... Either we have no tickets, I exclaimed, or we raced along the concourse and threw ourselves aboard. Today, you can actually buy tickets on a train, and assume that's not a new thing. So, we raced along the concourse and threw ourselves aboard. As the second whistle shrieked its warning, we barely had time to take our seats before the guard rapped smartly on the compartment door. He held out a hand. Tickets, please. Alas, monsieur, we were in a great hurry. I pretend to have lost them. Well, we didn't lose them, and I don't want to lie, so... At least not lie right now. Alas, monsieur, we were in a great hurry. I explained, giving him a beseeching look. We did not have time to buy tickets. You may purchase them from me, the guard was saying, though it's more expensive, I'm afraid. £85, please. Well, he could just throw us off if we argue, so I'm going to give him the £85. Yeah, I handed over the £85 and smiled a thin smile from one working man to another. The guard gave me our tickets and slid the compartment door shut behind him with a pneumatic hiss. Yes, we lost. I am at your service, Monsieur Fogg. Passepartout? Journey. But tell me, Monsieur, what is the purpose of a journey? I have made a hefty wager, and I do not intend to lose. This journey will be most expensive, Monsieur. Indeed, but we can earn a little from buying and selling our possessions as we travel. Very good. Right, so we have the money, we have the day we're at, we have the day of the week it is, and we have the clock. London's smog gave way to the rolling hills and pastures of the Kentish countryside, still untouched by the hand of technological advancement. Right, so he's the boss, so he'll probably read the paper, and I need to do something, so I'll repackage the bags, I guess. Monsieur Fogg read his paper whilst I repacked the bags, thrown together in haze of confusion. As afternoon turned inexorably to evening, I discovered that my master was one of those gentlemen who broke the silence rarely, if at all. A guard rapped at the door. A few miles before Dover. We are about to submerge, he warned. What? Take some people a bit funny, so watch out. Submerge? What do you mean, submerge? I cried. This is the London to Paris Amphitrite Express, explained, as though to a particular timid child. The submersible train? Talk of all the London papers? I must have missed it. I must have missed it, I admitted humbly. Missed it, he said scornfully. Every inch of her has been examined and stamped with the artificial seal. This is the world's only bat escape locomotive. If I'm going under the sea, I would want to look out. Of course, I was probably slightly worried, but I would also want to look out, so I pressed my face to window glass as the fins above the Amphitrite's wheels extended with a hydraulic hiss. Night fell and we plunged past the end of the track into freezing waters of the English Channel. The Amphitrite plowed through the water all night and splashed up onto wider gauge French tracks at Calais as dawn broke. Let's ask the guy if he has a route plan. After all, this is his trip, we're just along for the ride. Do you have a route in mind, monsieur? I asked, as the water of the channel dried from the compartment windows. I am as yet undecided, my master admitted. The new canal has sped up the shipping route from Suez to Bombay, though perhaps we could take the Trans-Siberian Railway from Russia. So we can go south across Europe, or we can go up across Europe. Up here, basically, if you can see my mouse, I don't know if I had that setting on. Or basically down towards here and then further down. Or here and take a boat to Egypt. I want to go to Russia. The circumference of the Earth is of course biggest as equator, so closer to equator you are, the longer you have to travel to get around the world. So if we travel further north, we'll be able to get further, but spend less time traveling to get further. In theory, at least. So surely not Bombay, I exclaimed. We shall certainly wilt in the scorching heat. Then we will do well to buy hats and linen trousers, he replied. There are other alternatives. We may also travel overland across the Black and Caspian Sea. Well, if this is a bet, I would want to know what's fastest. But which is fastest? I believe, said he, that is what we shall put to the test. Pablo scarcely knew what to think. We arrived at Paris Gare du Nord just after 1 o'clock. Automaton porters lifted our luggage and then our persons onto the platform with long, delicately filigreed iron arms. Paris, the city of my heart. I was home, but not to stay. Right, so this is how you see where you can go. You will discover new routes. And this is the different routes that Phileas Fogg was talking about. Either the Trans-Siberian or the taking a boat. Right, so as we're standing here, the time is passing, so if you want to think, you might have to do what I did right now and pause. Alright, so to start off, we're going to check the market. We would not hurt to get a extra suitcase. You just do this, apparently. And traveling cloak. Okay, you can sell this for 2,300 British pound in Berlin. That's a profit of a lot. We could need this one. Shaving kits could probably help, but that one, no. If we sell this one, we can save a lot of money, so let's do that. Do you have room for this one in here? Sure. Right, so explore. I guess we don't really have a choice because we couldn't travel yet. We had a few hours to spare, and I was unsure Fogg if I might enjoy my city before we had to leave. Indeed, and should you learn anything of note, be sure to relay it. Another entered into town. A talk on the streets was of one thing only: the enormous, elegant oval stadium constructed upon the green fields of Champ-de-Mars and containing the technological marvels, art, amusement parks, and milling crowds of the World's Fair of 1872. The city still wore the scars of last year's siege. I entered inside, but I'm sure. I'm going with this one. And as you may know, I am currently studying history, and this pic is referring to the Franco-Prussian War of 1871, where Prussia won, and it was basically the start of the German Empire. My city still wore the scars of last year's siege, as did I. Paris and France has surrendered to the Prussian army after 4.5 months of grim blood-soaked resistance in the Franco-Prussian War. Now, this World's Fair was designed to reassure the country's citizens and the world also that the City of Light was still a great capital of the world. I did not doubt that, but I was still somewhat awed as I entered, but perhaps there was something to be learned from my master. To the other side. Maybe there's something to learn. I did not doubt that, but perhaps there was something to be learned from my master's side, so I entered the grand illuminated pavilions of the exposition. And I went west towards the airship hangar, past a booth with a husband and wife pair selling panoramic hot air balloon rides to eager tourists. The hangar was crowded with airships and flying vehicles of all shapes and sizes, attended by sharp-eyed crews from all over the world, and my eyes was immediately caught by the African-made rigid metal balloon, the gilded Egyptian Ifrit-class airship, the metal-clad four-propeller Savarkar Automatic, the bulky coal gas-powered Ottoman Gaik, and the twin by the Peruvian gyrocopter. Well, I'm going with the Ifrit class mainly because of, I recently did a Final Fantasy X playthrough and Ifrit is a summon, so my eyes were immediately caught by the gilded Egyptian Ifrit class airship. Painted all over with stylized puppies and feathers, it resembled nothing more than a vast flying sarcophagus. Do people really fly in such things? I asked an exhibitor. Indeed, hundreds of them do, and every day, he replied with a booming laugh. They say the skies of Arabia are crisscrossed with the trails of Egyptian ships. Perhaps one day Monsieur Fogg and I would find ourselves flying in such a craft. I returned to Expositions Center, my thoughts running with clouds and engine rotors. I'm just sprawling in every direction between the inviting illuminated pavilions of the exposition. I decided to take my leave. I returned to Monsieur Fogg, who was eating a meal of plain boiled beef à l'anglais. Beef à la the English or something? Did you enjoy the exposition, my master inquired diffidently. And I nodded. Will it be travel by airship, do you suppose? I think it's highly likely, he replied. They are expensive but extremely fast. I dreamed at night of mechanical wonders and automations with beautifully enameled faces. Knowing little of the strange inventions and stranger peoples I would soon encounter in my journey around the world. Your character is now organized. Way! Plan! We need to plan, we need to go quickly. Depart in 2 days. No. What if we go to Nice? Pass in 3 days. Depart tomorrow. Or can we go back to London? No. You know what, let's go to Amsterdam, so that means we can sleep. We shall pass the night here. We took a hotel for the night. And you know what? I'm going to stop the episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I've enjoyed it so far. It's a lot of reading, but it's been enjoyable so far. It's a decent story. Based on a decent story, at least. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.